Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Farmers in Nueva Ecija are dismayed over the loss of their crops due to Typhoon Karding. Mobile journalist Kyla Macantan with the story.
On Sunday night, parts of San Vicente Gapan here in Nueva Ecija were submerged and overwhelmed by flood. But some residents like Annie and her family chose to remain in their homes despite the danger posed by the heavy rain. She said she wanted to stay to keep an eye on their property even after their roof was built. Expect their homes to be completely demolished, especially since it has been 4 years since they experienced the wrath of a typhoon. Super Typhoon Karding left a trail of mud and toppled trees in its path. But the residents say that despite this, they will return to their land once everything goes back to normal.
Wala naman kami lilipatan ng lugar. Ay talagang dito lang kami. Kahit ilang beses kami bahain dito, babalik at babalik pa kami dito.
Meanwhile, farmers in the province could not help but despair after Karding completely destroyed their crops with harvest season only a few days away.
Talagang matatakot ka talaga, kakabahan ka, bawat hampas ng hangin, talaga puro kaban na lang, puro panalangin na lang. Laki po yung lugi dyan. Talagang wala talagang makakuha dyan, kundi yung baka pataba nga lang makakuha dyan. Yung sa abono lang, sa pataba, yung puhunan sa binhi, wala na.
Aside from their ruined crops, the farmers also had to deal with the loss of their farm animals, including rabbits, ducks, and chickens. For now, the affected residents are staying at a nearby evacuation while waiting for the go signal to return to their land and start their path to recovery. Mobile journalist Kyla Macantan, PR One News.
And the Agriculture Department has observed no movement in rice prices after Karding's onslaught. Agriculture Undersecretary Christine Evangelista said the country's rice supply will still exceed demand for the rest of the year. She added that the country can source its rice requirements from other regions, with Central Luzon still reeling from the typhoon. On the other hand, vegetable prices in Metro Manila could go up. Evangelista explained that the NCR gets most of its vegetable supply from the Cordillera region, which is one of the areas that were heavily battered by the typhoon. And Malacañang has confirmed the appointment of former Chief Justice Lucas Bersamin as the new Executive Secretary. Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles said Bersamin was handpicked by President Bongbong Marcos based on trust and years of experience in the judiciary. The new ES started his career as a trial court judge before making his way to Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Bersamin replaces Vic Rodriguez, who stepped down from his post but was later on reappointed as the Presidential Chief of Staff.
He has the necessary legal background and the ability to deal with paperwork. Plus, of course, he is trusted and well qualified for this.
We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. Abuse allegations made by his daughter, singer Siddhartha, and his former partner, actress Barbara Ruaro. In a statement, Adoro said he is not in contact with his daughter, but has tried reaching out to her through her manager. Adoro says he is making a public apology because he wants a second chance with his daughter Sid. The musician was accused of domestic abuse back in 2019. The issue resurfaced after the E-Heads announced a reunion concert in December. Russia has started drafting military reservists to reinforce its troops in Ukraine's Donbas region. Bloomberg gives us an analysis on these developments. Let's watch this.
With his forces suffering major battlefield reversals in Ukraine, Russia's President Putin is calling up reservists to the Russian war effort. This could mean up to 300,000 men. It is an unprecedented acknowledgement from Putin that the war is not going well. To put it bluntly, Russia at this point is losing the battle. It's going to be very hard for Putin now to maintain the fiction that he's been selling his own population, that this is not really a war, that it's a special operation. When you call up your reservists, this is a war. Putin has also made a direct threat to use any weapons, and that likely means nuclear weapons, to get what he wants in Ukraine. Is he bluffing? Very likely. But given everything Putin's done this year, who would bet against him? There are, however, major international geopolitical consequences. Putin has been able to sustain this war because he's had the support of Xi Jinping of China. He's had other countries like India which have been reluctant to criticize him. That all changes if he escalates to the nuclear level. It's already been clear that the Chinese and the Indians, they are advising against ratcheting up the war. If Putin does so, he's going to lose that support.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Former President Rodrigo Duterte will be leading PDP Laban's National Assembly this Thursday. Duterte will preside over the election of the party's new officers. Criminal charges have been filed against the SUV driver who ran over and abandoned an elderly street sweeper in Parañaque. The suspect, identified as Raymond Zaparain, is now facing a complaint for reckless imprudence resulting in serious physical injuries. President Marcos has certified as urgent the proposed 5.2 trillion peso national budget for 2023. The House of Representatives is looking to approve the spending plan this week. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.